All right, guys, we are live. I'm just gonna give a chat a few minutes to settle in, okay? Just this will probably be my final Google Hangouts, because Google Hangouts starting August 1st will no longer be available on YouTube. I will be continuing my podcast though, okay, using Discord on YouTube, and we'll move on from there. You know what I'm saying? So let's just give the chat a minute. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just checking a message that I had while we're waiting for people to get in here, and I'm going to be checking the chat in a second. Do a couple shout outs before we actually get started with this on the road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's a shame that we can no longer, I've had so much fun using Google Hangouts, doing podcasts with so many different people. Really had a blast, and it's a shame that they're taking that away. Hopefully, though, maybe they'll come out with something better. I don't know, but it's whatever. Um, what's up, Fist? Uh, Dick Hummer? Sick Humor. Oh, damn, I can't even read. Bit Cloud, Quick High, Craig, and Hustle. What's up? Thank you guys for coming by. So, yeah, it is a shame. I mean, I do have my Discord set up already. I sent some invites to people for it already. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's over. And that's, what's crazy? That's where the fun began. But who knows? Maybe Discord will do us better, do us justice. I don't know. People talking some good stuff about it. So hopefully that's what it'll be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Lex Perez, what's up? You know what? Let me just get started. We'll get into these topics slowly and take it from there. Okay, so the first thing is, so earlier I was on RGT podcast, where we discuss Gears of War 5. My personal opinion of the game is Microsoft still doesn't push the envelope with these games. Gears of War as a series on 360 evolved from game to game, gradually tweaking the gameplay and making improvements to the graphics and story that I felt really pushed the series forward. It really did. Okay. But of course, with all these Xbox apologists out there and these Xbox gamers that have been in denial all generation about the Xbox division lack of quality, I guess they don't see things the same way. They don't. Okay, they just don't see things the same way. You see it on Twitter with the Gears 5 damage control already. Okay, and the game ain't even out yet. And people like me who have supported the series and even bought the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War 4 a few years ago expects a lot more from a series that really broke the mold last generation. And like I said up front, and I've been saying this, and I'm going to say it again. Gears of War was the reason I bought my 360. When I bought my 360, I got Gears of War. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, it just broke the mold. What's up, AC? I don't know. So, anyway, I made a comment along the lines of God of War 3 should be remastered or remade, because it's the best Gears of War game to date. Okay? Gears 3 really improved the series as a whole in many aspects. Okay, guys? And then you had the 360 pumping out those graphics, and the multiplayer offered you a lot more than Gears 4 has done. Okay? it certainly did more than any other Gears game to date and really balanced the gameplay experience. Okay, it really did. Microsoft gives this game to another studio, but ultimately failed to understand what made Gears of War good in the first place. That's my problem. Okay, they're introducing new characters and featuring less of the core characters that made Gears of War Gears of War. Okay, I mean, I've said this on other shows. They never even, they just phased everybody out. Okay, made them old as fuck. Okay, when they still had years to go, had these other people come in, and they're all grown. No storyline of which would have been good if when they did this, even in Gears 4, if they said, well, you know what, start out slowly. If you want Gears of War to progress the way it's going story-wise, you needed to start out with, okay, where were these kids at? They grew up. How were they trained? Whose kids are they? They just appeared out of nowhere, I mean, you got people dead, and you got this. I mean, they went field with this. I mean, it fucked it up. They really did. I mean, seriously. And like I said, I play all the Gears. I do. See what else we got in chat. Chris Jackson, Playbox, Envy, and Jamal Adams. What's up? Thank you guys for coming by. I happen to look at chat and see certain individuals say, well, why does everyone want old games remastered? And here we are. A live stream where I will say exactly why remasters and remakes are absolutely needed. Okay? As a gamer, okay, there have been some great games that have come out in an era that really didn't have the horsepower to deliver the experience that was truly wanted to. It didn't. Okay? There have been some really good games that we all love, but God forbid if we're going to go back and play these games, they either look like shit now or run like shit. So we're not going to go back and play it because it can't run. It's shit. All right. Prime example. Okay. Here's a prime example. No matter how good Resident Evil 2 was back then, would you honestly waste the time playing it with tank controls, bad graphics, and also had bad performance issues like it had in the old console? No. But would you, and here, no, would you honestly pick up the original Resident Evil 2 over the Resident Evil 2 remake? I doubt it. You're going to pick the remake to play it again. And I'm sure, and when they do the remakes, they make them better. They do more for it. Not only graphic wise and all that, but they put more content in it. They make it better. So, see, now, we never really had to worry about remastering or remaking games during the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis era, because 2D ages a lot better than 3D. Hence, this is why Resident Evil 2 remake is probably the best remake, period. Okay? This is why Shadow of Colossus was a much better game to me on PS4 versus the PS2 version, because for as good as the game was on PS2, it had terrible frame rate. And you really couldn't push its true potential on hardware that really wasn't suited to push it in the way it should have been pushed in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So some of these games, classic games, good games, need to be remade or remastered to fit the console so we can play them. We had fun then. We'll probably have 10 times more fun now with the game, with it running better. Okay, so why not remake or remaster these games? Why not? Why not offer game trophies as the icing on the cake for playing a game they loved in the first place, that we all loved. Why not? Come on, guys. It's crazy. I mean, I have so many questions when it comes to remasters and remakes. Why don't games like Mortal Kombat 2 or Tenchu or Metal Gear Solid give them the royal treatment? Why not? Honestly. To Steak and Carls, what's up? Honestly, why do we literally have to wait so many years just for Final Fantasy VII to get remade? Why? I feel like all the essential games out there should have at least be looked at into for a remake. I really do. They really do. I mean, all right, here we go. Look at the shit Nintendo does right now with their old games. They don't remake them. They don't remaster them. They sell you the same old game with no improvements for a premium price. It's honestly overpriced. You get the same game you had on all the other consoles. What are they doing different? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I don't hear nobody bitching about that. Okay? So, are we going to just sit up here right now and say that there aren't people who actually didn't want Duke Nukem remake, or people that didn't want to see games like Jack and Daxter remade from the ground up? Because I do. And all y'all don't sit out there and say, no. She just, no. Because you all know what I'm saying is facts. 100% facts. Okay? I'm just curious. That's why I asked that question. I'm just curious. Seriously, guys, be honest. Stop hiding. Be honest. Seriously. Excuse me. Now, my point with the Gears 3 remake is that Microsoft hasn't done shit with Gears of War this generation. I mean, let's be honest. They somehow broke the simple mechanics of a game that always been simple mechanics. You get into cover. You do a roadie run. You grab a shotgun. You shoot people. And you win. But Gears 3 actually somehow balanced the experience, the balance that it had made it the best it ever was. Even if you look at the campaign on Gears 3, okay, it had some of the best enemy designs to date. You had some of the best boss battles in it to date. And you all know I'm telling the truth, because I remember when I was on RGT, when I was on RGT tonight, and I was talking about this. Carlos, I heard you. You're like, oh shit, yeah. And Craig got in it too, and he was talking about, yeah, the beast of the belly. Remember that? So there are people out here that want that shit. Okay. JR and Rose Hicks, what's up? Seriously, I mean, come on. It's needed. If you can't take Gears in a direction, in a smarter direction than what you're doing now, give us a remake of Gears 3. Because I guarantee you right now, I take a vote. You know how many people will be buying that damn game? Lots. Okay. Now, that's my biggest problem with the Xbox division as a whole. They mess up the franchises. They commissioned out companies to develop for them, but actually couldn't handle any of the games themselves. They don't think outside the box. They put in shit that nobody asked for. They really do. Okay? It's obvious they really don't care about developing anything other than what guarantees them money in the first place. Okay? Sony took a loss on here's an example. Sony took a loss on Uncharted 1, right? They made Uncharted 2, right? And turned it not just into a profitable game, but they improved everything in the sequel. The game won awards. The game was considered one of the best games last gen. Microsoft had a number of games that never saw a sequel, even though these games are good. Okay, never saw a sequel. And keep in mind, this isn't really about Gears of War 5, because I'll be playing this day one on Game Pass. Okay, I like the Gears. I like Gears. Okay, I'll end up beating the game and uploading game clips, maybe even reviewing it. I don't know, probably. It has to do with the Xbox division taking the time to look back on what defined the Xbox experience, period. Okay. Before I get into anything else, I want to say this last thing about this. Sometimes when you look back on things, you can move forward. Guys, let that sink in for a second, what I'm saying. Sometimes when you look back on things, you can then move forward. Because if you look back, you learn where shit was messed up. And you could move forward and fix it and find ways to do it right. They need to look back. Look back when Gears was like top notch. Yeah, it still sells and all that, but not the way it could be selling. Not the way it could be supported. I mean, you took the story somewhere way the hell out there. We don't even know who these characters are. And now people are talking about, oh, well, they'll just keep on doing it and just make new characters. But then you lost the whole story of Gears. You lost the whole story. I mean, seriously, you had Marcus Coltrane, the funniest motherfucker on there. Okay? And you last one, you made him an old fucking man. You took him completely out the series, basically. Except when he came back and did that little bit with Marcus and Bear. Come on. And Dom. Come on, guys. They went from one time and went like what? 30, 40 years in the future? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on. That's some corny ass shit. That's how Gears got started, because they kept making the storyline better and better and better and better. They added to what they had and moved forward. If you're going to keep making Gears of War series, what you need to do, you should have stayed where you were with 3 and evolved it. Let them have kids, do whatever. They had a break in the period. Let them do the, just show them gradually growing old, and where they're teaching these kids and training them. They are the trainers. They're doing this. They're doing that. You just came out of left field, and it was shit. Sorry, it was shit. I'll still play it, but I think the storyline was shit. Okay. I mean, and I don't even think they're going to go the same direction where there was a cliffhanger at the end of the other one. I doubt they're even going to use that in this one, which is stupid. If you all play Gears, you know what I'm talking about with the cliffhanger at the end. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. I also want to touch on something I thought about while looking at Twitter at some of these PC fanboys. I'm not even going to discuss much of this on Twitter, because lately Twitter has become a place where people get ass hurt real easy and flag down other people's accounts or threaten to flag down Twitter accounts. Not mine, but some of my followers definitely lost their accounts over some stupid ass fanboy shit. Okay? Prime example with Nesta Gamer. Oh, by the way, we'll soon be making appearances on my own podcast. Got his account flagged over speaking facts. And facts about gaming. Okay? Mind you, we're talking about gaming. Okay? Every time I turn around, here's another one. Every time I turn around, Broken Games HD has someone wanted to flag his account or take him off Twitter. And to be honest, if you can't handle opinions, then maybe Twitter's the wrong place for you in general. Seriously. I could see I could see flagging people that put out stupid shit like child porn or defending pedophilia, or these racist assholes who literally harass people. Um, uh, but we are talking about gaming, okay? How the hell do we get to the point of going that left when discussing anything about a hobby we all enjoy? This makes no damn sense to me. Michael Knight, what's up? It makes no sense to me. Anyway, I have seen a number of PC fanboys, or maybe even fake PC fanboys, okay, praise Nintendo as a platform, but say exclusives are anti-consumer. Well, what made you buy a Nintendo console to begin with? Oh, I know. The games, right? The games. So the fact that you can't get those Switch games right now enticed you enough to go out and buy a Nintendo Switch, right? Do you not? You see what I just said? You see how dumb they look now? Okay. So I guess it's not anti-consumer enough for you to spend that money on a new Switch, but it's anti-consumer. Is expecting a company to not define, almost messed that up, to not define their own company and put games everywhere without worrying about how they will survive in the gaming industry. The great gaming crash didn't happen because of consoles that came out, people. It happened because all the games were on every console. You get it? Okay. Meaning no exclusives. None of these old consoles had exclusives. None at all. Until Nintendo came out with the Nintendo Entertainment System and thought of marketing its ecosystem with mascot. If it didn't work, okay, if it didn't work, then why did every console after that copy what Nintendo did? Okay. Why did Nintendo get all the market share? Questions to ask yourself. Why did all the other consoles die out? The NES was good in its time. That it made games all the way back in the 80s before probably any of us were gaming. Okay. All the way until mid 90s. I believe it was like 1995 or 96. It still made profits during its generation, and also during the generation when 32-bit consoles were coming out left and right. Now, hold on a second. It's not that Super Mario Brothers couldn't have been successful a successful, that was a tongue twister, multi-plat game. It's that the industry didn't need multi-plats. They needed a platform that gave them an experience with quality assurance, with marketing, with actual merchandise behind it. Okay? It's not just PC fanboys or fake ones, because some of them I don't know if they're real or not. Okay? Who think exclusives are anti-consumer. It's Xbox fanboys. Okay? It's some indie developers. But the one thing they ignore is they're either playing a console that doesn't give its fan base a reason to own it, or there are indie developers that really don't know shit about how to make quality games. Okay? So they put out this 8-bit, these 8-bit games with tiny ass characters hopping across the screen. Okay? Games that most people aren't going to look at, play, or buy in the first place. My whole point is of this rant is, can we please stop being hypocrites with this anti-consumer talk? So real shit. Shut the fuck up. Man. And I'm gonna give you a little lesson here. Anti-consumerism is shit like microtransactions, like paying for content already in the game. It's shit like how EA dropped the ball with Anthem, giving you an always online game that had server problems, no support, losing all the progress because of connection. A matter of fact, anti-consumerism to me is anyone selling you an always online game for 60 fucking dollars. That's anti-consumerism. Or what about how Dead or Alive 6 released a free-to-play version after about a month after the game came out? A month after people paid for their copy of the game. That's anti-consumerism. Y'all don't get this shit. That's the type of stuff we should be talking about, not about people who prefer to play on a console. Seriously, that shit's stupid. What's up, Spartan God? You get my point. These are things we should be talking about. Not that other bullshit. And all those people on Twitter need to knock this shit off and stop flagging people because they have their own opinion. I get tired of it. Every time I got an opinion, somebody trying to get in my ass and tell me I'm mad or something. I'm getting in my feels. No, I'm not. I'm passionate about what I believe in. And if you don't know me by now, how I talk, well, guess what? You'll never know me. Okay? You'll never know me. When I'm passionate about something, I speak my mind. And I'm not asking you to agree with every opinion I have. No, I'm not asking you to do that. But don't come at me sideways either. Because that's something I will not tolerate. Don't come at me sideways. If you don't agree, respectfully say, I don't agree and why you don't agree. I have no problem with that. You want to get in a little chat and talk? We can talk about it. I have no problem with that. Just don't come at me sideways. I ain't going to handle that shit. That won't be handled. Because I will definitely rip you a new behind. People who know me know I can do that. I'm trying to settle down and not do that too much. I'm trying to keep it gaming. But some people want to come at people sideways. They're going to get it. PlayStation Gamer, what's up? So, after speaking of preferring to play on a console, that leads me into my last topic, guys. Okay, I ain't trying to keep you guys here forever, but you know, I'm trying to get my thoughts out to you guys because people ask me things, and I haven't done a lot of live streams lately. I want to do more, and this is the way I do it. And I figured I had to get back into Google Hangout before they quit anyway. Quit on our asses. Remember, guys, hit that like button, okay? Show me if you're passionate about the same topics I am, okay? Anyway, this shit I'm seeing again on Twitter with Crapgamer. Hence the name, Crapgamer, okay? Crap at gaming. Anyway, easily the worst part about the Crapgamer shit is the fact that I see J-Dub retweeting this guy and play along with his tweets. I'm going to keep 100. This shit is wild corny. And I'm going to explain why, exactly why it's wild corny. Okay? The contempt people have for Crapgamer has nothing to do with games or consoles whatsoever. Okay? Most of the problem we have with the Xbox community as a whole has nothing to do with gaming on Xbox. Had to make sure that was said. So first off, why would any of us get ass hurt over somebody gaming on a console that lost last gen? I don't know. Or lost a generation. I don't know. It's not our loss. My problem is the shit these Xbox out there do that's behind gaming, okay? Like harassment and wishing my family dead or posting pics around that ain't even me and thinking shit like that is cute. Okay? You guys don't know this shit. I'm just letting you all know before anyone says some shit like, well, it's just gaming. No, it ain't just gaming. There's a lot of harassment behind what these motherfuckers do. I got a lot of shit I could show you guys. I've already told you guys about a lot of shit. It's the harassment, and they don't keep it gaming. That's the problem. And I said X-bots. Not everybody who plays Xbox. X-bots. Okay? There's a difference. Remember that. Before anybody gets the panties in a knot, remember that. Okay? Anyway, give me 1 second. I need something to drink. Sorry about that. So, personally, I don't give a shit about Crapgamer playing on the PS4. I don't. As long as you don't try to talk to me or do whatever, do what you're going to do. Okay? I give a shit about consistency. Okay? That's what I care about. Consistency. Okay? And it's crazy to see that he's still a member of this gaming community at any capacity that gives him his opinions any worth. I don't understand that. Even if it's just on a sarcastic level, he doesn't deserve it. Even if it's sarcastic, he don't deserve it. It's all I'm saying, okay? Now I can't tell J-Dub who to be cool with, and I'm not going to that. If you want to be cool with Crapgamer, it's up to him. Okay, I just removed myself from that realm because I'm not a hypocrite. Okay, I'm not one of those people who's just gonna kiss his ass because he's saying positive things about a console I like. And personally, I think he's doing it. Why? Because he's trying to get y'all in the PlayStation community to jump on board with him. Okay, he's saying what you want. He's saying what he thinks you want him to say, what you want to hear, so you could be cool with him. Okay, that to me is what's going on. Ace, what's up? Jason Jones, what's up? Yeah, I don't kiss nobody's ass. Okay, that's where other people stand at when they just do stupid fanboy shit over games. Okay, I'm not doing that. To this day, I don't get along with K Mega. It has nothing to do with him sucking Phil Spencer's dick or letting Aaron Greenberg bend him over. It has to do with him just being an asshole in general. But I feel, you know what? I feel there are levels of being an asshole. There's being an asshole that I don't want to be bothered with, or an annoying person. And there are those assholes that do other shit I don't stand for. Like saying racist shit and getting a pass. Just like a few years ago when Crapgamer was caught red-handed using slurs and saying all this racist shit, but he had people in his circle and the Xbox community defend him. And I hate to say this, black people included. And that shocked the hell out of me. Okay. He also he still had people contribute to his platform and establish his name while doing all this shit, all this racist shit. Now, for me to see somebody I know that ain't like this shit up top that I was just talking about, even associate with somebody like that boggles my mind. It does. But he's his own man. He can do what he wants. It just boggles my mind. Cause I know he's not like this. I've known him for a while. I know he's not like this. So it's like, damn. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Jason Voorhees, what's up? Joseph Elliott, what's up? It really does. It boggles my mind. Okay. Because he's not like that. Now, give me 1 second. Now that's my problem with this YouTube culture these days. It's like we don't stand for shit. There's too much cooning out for everybody these days. These YouTubers are more worried about getting views than actually keeping it real. These YouTube culture vultures are out there getting second and third chances when they fuck up. Okay? And other people that have morals don't have the fucking backbone to stand up. I do. If I did the shit that Crapgamer did, you guys would have been up my ass so fucking bad it isn't funny. And that's the truth. And I'm getting tired of that because this fat motherfucker can say anything racist, and you got other people that say racist. They get passes, but let me do it. Let me do it and see what happens. I would not do it in the first place, but even if I did do it, you guys will be all over me, flagging my shit, trying to rip me a new asshole. And you know that's the truth. You know that's the truth. You give assholes passes. I don't. I don't like it. And I will not stand for it, and I will not tolerate it at all. I'm getting tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these culture vultures get the benefit of the doubt based on who gives them the thumbs up. And what I mean by that is, if you know some YouTuber that they know gives them a thumb up, well, guess what? They're cool. They'll give them a pass. Why don't y'all have your own mind and stop following somebody else's thumb up? If you have morals, you don't like racism, you don't like harassment, you don't like all this pedophilia shit these people are doing, speak your mind. Don't. And one way you can do that, if you don't have a YouTube channel, or if you really don't get on, if you get on Twitter, do it on Twitter, and do it in the right way. Don't be stupid about it. Do it in the right way. But don't have nothing to do with these people. That's where it hurts the most. Don't sub them. Don't watch them. They don't get no views. They don't get no paycheck. Just leave it alone. I should say, leave them alone. Talk about your topics yourself. If you feel strongly about shit like I did when I did the pedophilia shit, I don't like it. It's fucking disgusting. I don't like it. Speak your mind. Be vocal. Okay? You have a right. You have a right to be vocal. And if you have morals, stand up for your morals. Don't let anybody ever deny you that. Don't let nobody deny you your right to speak against what's wrong. And that even talks about, and that's even in the gaming community, when people act stupid, don't let nobody stop, because they have all these followers or whatever. They still are a pile of shit. That doesn't mean nothing. And they lie the whole time, which just goes to show half the people that follow them or kiss their ass, they're probably just like them. I will never, ever let anybody tell me to shut up. Because if I feel something's wrong, guess what? You're going to know it's wrong. I'll let you know. I don't believe in any of this shit. You go back to a couple of weeks ago, I told you why. So don't even go there with anything. What else we got here before I keep my rampage going on? Support, what's up? What's up, Meds? Yeah, so honestly, you can't, you have to speak out against these culture vultures, okay? And these fanboys and these weirdos that aren't keeping it gaming. If you on Twitter and these people are coming out with other bullshit, like I said, pedophilia, child porn, or doing all this other shit, excuse me, and not talking about gaming, speak up about it. Report them. If it's a game and shit, report them. Stop being so scared. They don't even know who the hell you are. Get rid of them. And how we do that is the real gamers. We got to stick together and get them the hell out of here. Get the toxicity out of here. Make it go away. Or bring it down to a level that's more tolerable than what we got now. Because it's not tolerable now. Motherfucker cruising for a bruising right about now. I'm telling you. Hey, this girl's going to give it to him. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going to my Twitter timeline and hearing dumb shit coming out of these motherfuckers' mouth. No. You either shut the fuck up, keep it real, keep it 100. Don't harass nobody. Don't harass me. Don't say some dumb shit to me. And anytime you say something dumb, you're out of there. Get the fuck out. I need you to come across here acting like some little 2-year-old brat getting ass hurt because you didn't get your lollipop, or you didn't get Phil's pop, or Aaron Greenberg's pop. You know what I'm saying? Take your shit somewhere else. Don't bring in me. I'm trying to be positive and bring up this community, and you try to come in there and try to be negative. I don't want your toxic shit on my timeline. Shove it up your ass where the sun don't shine. Oh, I forgot it's clogged because you got Aaron Greenberg and Phil in there. Sorry. But anyway. Sorry, I had to. You know, I can't keep it. I can't keep it. I gotta do this. I gotta school these people. You know how it is. You know, I get crazy, especially towards the end of my streams. I get crazy, and I'm going to stay crazy. But at least when I do it being crazy, I still keep it 100. I don't go down to 90%. I keep it 100 and mostly 120% with y'all. I don't do that. Never did, never will. Remember, you better hit that like button. Hit that like button, and you get more good streams like this coming up. More likes I get, more streams you get. So hit that like button. All right, let me stop. Anyway, where was I going with this? I got myself all off fucking topic now. God damn. I'm trying to think, where I was going. Oh, the culture vultures. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, wait a minute, I get something to drink. Oh, I just coughed. I laughed myself to death. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, give me 1 second. Oh my God. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm trying to invite somebody. All right, I'm trying to invite somebody. Yeah, give me a second. Cause when I get into this, I can't listen. I can't rant and talk my good shit while I'm trying to invite somebody. I can't do both at the same time. Now, if I'm not ranting or going crazy, then I could do it. But I can't. I can't. But yeah, yeah, I'm inviting Carlos in here. But remember, guys, hit that like button. I don't know. The first is what Wednesday before they decide to get rid of. I don't know. Maybe if I get enough likes on this video, maybe I'll try to get one more in before Google goes down. Maybe I'll say. Sorry, I'm laughing so hard. Oh, my throat. God damn, I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I gotta stop laughing. I gotta figure this out right. I do appreciate y'all coming by though. And give me the second before I finish what I'm doing, because I gotta try to get him in here. Oh God. All right, come on, Nance. Come on, get this going. I don't know, maybe it's late. I can't move that fast right now. I can't. I was on RGT before, and then I was doing some other shit and whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just slowing down for the day. Anyway, well, Carlos is on his way. So let me see. So here's another thing. When it comes to culture vultures, we can trash the shit out of somebody who deserves it. But if somebody we like says they're cool, all of a sudden we don't have the same energy. I'm not like that. I am not like that. That's what I was talking about before. Y'all don't know me. I could be the sweetest person in the world. I could be the biggest bitch in the world. I could be the craziest, biggest bitch in the world. It depends on what you want. You just want gaming? You can have gaming. You can have the fun-loving Titanfall princess. But if you want the bitch to come out, just let me know. Because she's right here. And one thing you guys got to understand, the way I am on air and the way I am when I do my podcast and the way I am on RGT or any other podcast, this is me. I talk the same way in real life. When I'm passionate about my gaming, I do the same thing in real life. When I'm passionate about something, you better get out my face because I'll get you. I'll get you. All right? I don't play that shit. I speak the same way. I just got to tone shit around my mom because I don't get my, smacked or whatever and disrespected. But yeah, I'm the same way. She'll tell you when I take her shopping and people mess with her, bump her or do something. I'm ready to rip them a new asshole. So yeah, anyway, we got Carlos in the building. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I actually came for him before him.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. What's good?
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
No problem.
Ugh. Justice now.
All right, we got Ace in the building, and we got Ryan in the building.
Somebody called me Carlos. Wait, what?
Well, I forgot that I was inviting everybody, and I thought Carlos came first. So I
was like, damn, she can't tell the difference from my avatar. Damn, shit.
I wasn't even looking at your damn avatar.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Here we go.
I wasn't because I was looking at other shit. It's late. Give me a break. It's 10 o'clock.
I would have had that. We just got done doing what was like damn near almost 2 hours. So I'll give her that.
Oh yeah. Real funny. Ha ha.
Oh,
Let's
now he
all
jumps
make
in.
fun
Look at
of
this shit.
Carlos, huh?
Look at this shit.
Let's all make fun of Carlos. Now, what's up, people? How y'all doing?
I didn't make fun of nobody.
She made fun of your favorite YouTuber, so why don't you just be cool?
Man, fuck out of here with that favorite YouTuber bullshit, bro. Get the
Oh, you
fuck
right.
out of here.
You got that tight ass hat he got. Come on, stop.
Get the fuck out of here. Hell no, man.
You went and bought the same hat that motherfucker got. Stop.
Carlos, I think he had something to drink because every time he comes in, he starts doing this. You know he had a drink.
Nah, I don't know. Got some good ass food downstairs. I just got done making. So
he's cool. He's cool tonight, Nancy. He's cool. He's mellowed out.
I don't know about that.
It's good. It's good to hear from you again, man. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Oh, me?
And yeah.
Well, I've been busy. I haven't been doing much myself. I've been just playing my games, and I've been so busy with life that sometimes you just need to take a break too. At the same time.
Real talk. Everybody in the chat, hit that like button. Real talk.
Man, show the support to the system, man. Show the support to our system, man. Come on.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish my little rant here, right? And then I'm going to open it up for all I had to say for all three of you. If you want to hone in on a topic that I discussed, you can go ahead and do it.
All
right, because I'm almost done with my rant here anyway.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. What I was saying was that's why you saw me on any given podcast, okay? Because I don't hold my mouth, and I had something to say about Solid Rev. I didn't give a fuck that Blaze was on the panel. Blaze being cool with Hard 8 was not going to have me lighten up on the issue that I felt strongly about. Okay, crazy how nowadays YouTubers go by who you affiliated with rather than who's just not like these fuckboys out there. I don't like that. It's who you're affiliated with. It's not like keeping it 100 and being yourself and being real. Okay, now That's why I have a very small circle. Okay, like Sick Humor, Thrash, Royal Flush, Craig, Lincoln Clay, Carlos, Ryan, and a few other people. Okay, that's it. Jabari, people like that. Everybody Jabari's affiliated with. I can't name everybody because but I have a small circle. Okay, and I keep it that way. Okay, now. Am I disappointed seeing J-Dub even associated with someone like that? For the record, yes. Okay. And I feel like Crab just feel like this is his next big ticket. Okay. I mean, you were talking about a YouTuber that hasn't actually done anything on his own to solidify his own brand. Nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Like I've had to time and time again solidify my brand over and over again to prove who I was, to prove that I was a gamer. Nobody even has him prove that he's a true gamer. Nobody. Nobody. They don't ask for him to see him live stream, to talk while he's live streaming. They don't ask for video game clips. And when you find them, you find that there was somebody else's that he stole. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Honestly, I've seen him play on 1 or 2 live streams and he got his ass whooped every time. He was talking about he's this big this and big that. He got his ass whooped. Even his brother made fun of him online. So whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
and,
that's crazy.
He is on record saying that he got his ass whooped in Spider-Man on easy mode. Imagine that.
I platinum Spider-Man on like hard. That was
and that shit was easy before the DLC.
Yeah, like if you can't play, I mean, even Crackdown 3 on hard is easy. Like I was playing it on PC and it was like, okay, how can I review a game? And that's what I did. I said, you know what? Oh, go ahead.
Carlos, no, I'll tell you something. You know what game it was? They was playing with his brother. I was in the chat because I wanted to just see what was going on. Division. He could not make. Now he talks about he's a big Gears fan. He's got the Gears tattoo. He can play that game.
Say that. Yeah.
All right, wait a minute. If you're a Gears fan, you know how to play Gears that hard. You can play Division. He couldn't get out of the. He couldn't get out of the central location and down the block.
Whoa.
And, and you know what his brother was saying to him? You're always face down, ass up. He was getting killed. His own brother. He could not play Division.
You mind if I chime in on the whole J-Dub thing? I can definitely see where you're coming from. You're a little shocked by it. I was too when I saw him on there, and I actually talked to him about it. Just looking at the situation as is, I mean, it is weird that it's actually happened because this is the dude that we've been just clowning from since 2013, basically. This whole crap. But to tell you the truth, I look at it the same way I did with me and Dealer. Remember how I clowned Dealer from the longest, and then we and him had that one debate, and then a lot of people were like, "Damn, what happened after that?" And y'all see us cool, we talking, right? I look at it like that. It's just like shit happens. Shit happens. People end up talking. Shit gets ended. I'm not upset with him at all that he's cool with him. That's cool that he made peace with him. But as far as me is concerned, I don't see myself ever being like sitting in the same room as Crap. I can't do it.
But
that's one dude I can't sit in the same room.
Let me just finish one statement I was going to make. You will go. I don't know if you heard me when I was talking about that he's actually somebody that didn't have to solidify his own brand and had everybody else build up while ignoring all the fuck shit that he did. And to me, this shit is crazy. Okay, now, and I had to, Ryan, because you've known me for a while, and Carlos, you have too, but you know me for back when you had your old podcast and all that shit. How many times have I had to prove that I was a gamer? How many times have I had to solidify my shit and come back with better and more? How many times have I had to scream and show proof that I'm a gamer?
It got to the point where you did videos where you had to show off your collection.
To whom, though? I'm just wondering.
It was people who came at her constantly saying that she didn't game, she didn't have these games, she lied, and basically she responded with videos. She had like a whole big ass collection of games.
And that wasn't. But the funny thing was, all those videos that I did do with the collections, that's not everything I have.
Yeah, it's not. You have consoles
It's not.
too. It's crazy.
I have you know, I didn't show off everything that I had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still have more. You know, I mean, I still have in the one room on this one shelf, I have all these, even my old GameCube collection. I showed a little bit, but I didn't show all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't even get into, I didn't show everything from my PS3. I didn't show everything from my PS4. I didn't show everything for the Xboxes. I didn't show everything. I just showed you the main focus games that people would be interested in.
Yeah. Far as damn, that's crazy because you're gonna need a lot more room because we got to get into another generation. Shit, crazy. But
Well, put it this way: I need a bigger place. I'm telling you right now because I got this shit on.
unless you're trying
shelves.
to sell some of that shit, eBay.
I got in shelves. I got it in totes. I have extra dressers.
Oh, damn, you got it in totes. Oh shit.
Listen, I got it in I have extra dressers in the house, okay, that I don't use.
Mm-hmm.
And I got, instead of clothes being in there whenever there's games in them.
Mm-hmm.
Games in every drawer. Like I got one that's 4-drawer and deep, and there's games in all of them. There ain't no clothes in there.
Yeah.
There's games. Clothes in the closet.
Let
Dresses are used for games.
me reply to Fifth Sage. He said, J-Dub being cool with crap doesn't suddenly make the relationship disappear. Of course, yeah, I'm not saying none of that, bro. Well, what I'm saying is, again, him being cool with him, Sage, is just, it doesn't bother me, like, at all. It doesn't bother me. That's cool. He's cool with him. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Just because my homie J-Dub is cool with crap doesn't mean that I personally will be cool with crap. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at Crapgamer. I can't be in the same chat as Crapgamer and legit, listen to this dude or take him seriously. That's just not somebody I want to be associated with. I don't care how many viewers this dude has. I don't care if the dude had fucking 12,000 people watching him concurrently, right? That's just somebody I just cannot fucking talk to. I can't be around. I'm gonna tell you why? Because he built his entire foundation on lies, false hope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. That's just not who I am. I can't support people like that.
What I don't get is how they forgot what Crapgamer have lied. How many times he lied about the PlayStation and its exclusive and so on and so on and so on. It's like really all he needed to do is to suck Sony a little bit and he's good. Come on, we should be better than this.
See, my thing is, listen, I agree with one thing that Bitsit just said. Is that, if it is disappointing to see that, but if he's a grown man, he can do what he wants. Okay. My thing is I'm with Bit on this. I don't want no association with this motherfucker ever.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that I don't like J-Dub. I do.
Yeah, that's my homie. Yeah, that's always gonna be the homie.
I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just he's a grown man. He does what he wants. But it's just like when we were growing up. Okay, we all had friends that didn't like another friend we had.
Exactly.
Okay, it doesn't mean because one person gets along with somebody you have to. Okay, you do not. It's just like if somebody likes a game, you don't have to like the game.
Yeah, it's like you just stay in your lane. That's
right, and be respectful for the other person's opinion.
Exactly.
That's it. Okay. Now, if he wants to, do this, hopefully, he don't get hurt by it. That's all I'm saying. Because, like you said, he's the homie, and I don't want him to see him get screwed over.
I definitely don't want to see that. Yeah.
Like other people have been.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe he got some deeper thoughts that we don't know about, and may come out that, hey, maybe he wants to do an exposure. Who knows?
I mean, the way you're looking at this motherfucker's content, right? It just seems like, it's like all the bullshit headlines they used for Xbox dudes. He's like trying to convert that shit into PlayStation dudes. But again, it's hurting his channel either way. It's like, dude, nobody's falling for this shit. We know what the fuck you're about. You're a liar. So again, but I don't know, man. I can't.
Like I was saying, the one thing that does bug me, though, is that the fact that he said all that racist stuff.
Yeah.
And he still gets a pass.
Now I didn't know that Dub is giving him a pass because he even said shit to me, when I was with a black man that wasn't right, and
Damn, I didn't even know that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you got to fill us in there. I didn't even know that story time right there. Shit.
yeah. I mean, he was saying, some fucked up shit. Okay, and that's what bothers me is that he didn't only say it about Asian people or Japanese people. He didn't only say it about Muslims. Okay, he did say shit about black dudes.
Yeah, that
And
right there.
that
He's
right
clearly
there.
racist and bigot. Like you can't deny it.
All right, before you guys go, let me just do a couple shout outs real quick that people just came. Paul G, what's up? Chris, Pablo, and Gary, what's up? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I mean that's the thing when it comes to that bothers me. How he can get past that. Now, I don't know if he missed that part because I remember even the shit when he said that shit about Muslims and Muslims and kind of black people at the same time. And he tried to apologize to Iron Wolf, okay, because he went against Iron Wolf. I was there, and his apology was the lamest piece of shit ever. All right, it was not even a true apology. And I remember
Damn.
Iron Wolf said he's not accepting the apology because it shouldn't have been said in the first place.
That's exactly the point.
And that's the thing. If and don't say, oh, it's a joke. I'm tired of people saying, when they call people names or do this shit, oh, it's a joke. It's not a fucking joke. You're hurting somebody's feelings. People can't help what race they were born, what religion they were born in, or whatever. They can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
To stop messing with people because of what they look like or what they eat or whatever.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. And that's what I don't like. That's why I have, you know me, when I get passionate about something, I can't shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. But I can't.
You gotta speak your piece, baby. You have to speak it.
I can't stand this. And to see somebody like that get a pass. I've been through the shit with him. He was even anti-women. He used to tell me on the podcast, oh, just you don't need to talk. Just go in the kitchen and make me a goddamn sandwich.
What?
Yeah. I told him there's an old video up. You'll find it if you guys go back.
Oh man.
I said to him, I said, you know what? I did a video after that. I said, you know what? You really want to know where the kitchen is? I'll bring out my cast iron frying pan, hit you over the motherfucking head with it. Make your own motherfucking sandwich.
Oh shit! What's the name of this video? I gotta see this. Holy shit!
It's that's like what? Oh, 3 years ago.
Oh shit! I got damn.
No, 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Damn, I really
I
did.
think
bullshit
Trap
about
was a
women.
little bit ahead of his time. If this shit would have leaked out today, it would have been a total different story for him.
Oh yeah, it would have been. It would have been because I mean, people gotta understand. Like, it's okay if you joke around with a certain extent. Like, once you start going over with personal jabs or even calling somebody a racial slur to the point where the person feels a little bit offended to that extent, then you have crossed the line completely. It doesn't matter how bad the person is talking to you. You should always be the bigger person and saying, you know what? This shit is whack. Like, let's move on from this situation. I don't want to hear you saying anything else other than, yo, what's up, my brother, or something that doesn't pass that boundary. But once you start throwing N bombs or calling somebody out of pocket with because of their race, their ethnicity, their cultural background, like, that shit is whack. Like, we're all human beings. There should be no reasons to why, even if the heat of the moment is there, where you should not stoop to that level of ignorance and be so belligerent to just say something stupid out your mouth. It should never go to that part. Even if somebody's talking about your moms, your pops, your cousins, your sisters, you never ever should even go out of context and call the person the N-word or
Exactly.
or anything out of the context, because you're disrespecting the person, you're degrading the person as is. That should be
Why,
Mhm.
Carlos? I got a question. Why don't they just find other ways to insult the person?
I find plenty of ways, and you've seen me on Twitter. Like I find
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find ways to insult a person without even having to use
I'm
one
surprised this is even
derogatory
still an
term.
issue in today's
Alright.
time, though.
So am I. I gotta address one person in chat though. Jerry. Jerry said I was talking about J Dub. What about next gen? Well, I'm gonna tell you, Jerry, I am disappointed in next gen for talking with him again after what he did to him. Taking down his channel, stealing his subs, flagging
Yeah.
his shit down, using and he was using racist terms, and that's another reason why next gen let it go, whatever. I am disappointed, but next gen also said, you don't realize I'm being very cautious for what I do and what I talk about and how I deal with it. It's
Yeah,
not
smart.
like it was before.
Yeah.
But I am disappointed that he is still he did talk to him. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But I'm glad I heard him say it. Okay, he told me. No, I'm being very cautious.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta look at the person in a different perspective, because now they have gone through to a point where, bro, you just blatantly called me a derogatory term that degrades me as a person. You degrading me as as a person of my race, of my background. That should never have been the line where you're crossing, because right there and then, I'm more than viable to just go up to your face, knock you the fuck out, and tell you have a nice day, and don't fuck with me ever again.
See, that's what I like.
You
See,
asked me
you
how I
like
deal with
see,
that shit. I
Car-
just hit the block button.
Carlos, you're like me. Meet me outside and see if you're gonna say the shit to my face.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
say
care
it
if
to
you. I
my
don't care.
face.
I don't care if you're a dude or not. I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
I could actually see
Yeah.
Nancy be like, "Cash me outside." How about that?
Not only that, like if you haven't, let's say
Hashtag
if you
cheese
haven't,
days or shit like that.
let's say if you're having a personal chat with somebody, like through a text message or DM,
Mhm.
and shit gets out of pocket, bro, never go down that line. That's something that people
No.
should never cross, especially if you have utmost respect for everybody. If you're an upstanding person, don't ever cross that line, no matter how bad the jokes are, because once you create an atmosphere where somebody is just like, talking a whole lot of smack and shit, things are gonna be said. So you have to be ready.
Carlos,
Mhm.
I know you're going to agree with me on this. I'm only
Mhm.
going to say it. I'm not going to say this. I'm not getting into religion, but I'm just going to say this one time. Do
Mhm.
people know that we're all part of God, and God is a part of everybody, and He's made up of all of us. So, which means the being of God has all of us in Him.
Yep.
Yeah, I can agree. I can agree with that wholeheartedly, because religion is such a touchy subject, but it does the same thing for everyone else. It creates a belief of faith. It creates a belief of self perseverance. It creates an enigmatic image of positiveness, and that's
Yeah.
All right,
something that all religions share. It doesn't matter
all right.
whether you're
The thing is, though, some people look at it one-sided, though. Like, for example,
yeah.
some people will
I,
go, "God is white, God is black, God is
Nah,
strong,
man.
no,
God is,"
God
man.
is
you know.
everything you make him to be,
It's like,
man. 'Cause-
really, no.
All right, put it this way. Here's another thing. If God isn't everyone, right? There would
Mhm.
only be one type of person in this world.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean,
So
look,
there you go.
look how.
So that's what I'm saying. Stop. These people just need to stop with all the hatred, even
Mhm.
amongst. And I'm not just talking about against, like different races amongst each other. It's a
Yep.
combination of both. It's a combination of both. You know what I'm saying? It just needs to stop. There's no reason for you cut us all open. We all bleed red.
Yep.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
That's just it. How it is.
We all breathe the same air. You know what I'm saying? We all
Mhm.
shit. Excuse my French, but we all shit the same way. We all piss
Mhm.
the same. We all piss the same way, unless not no. Well, a man and a woman pisses differently, but you get what I'm saying.
Everything that
Yeah,
functions is the same. Like we're
everything's the
all human
same.
beings.
We're all the same. We just look different, and that would you want everybody to walk around looking the same? Hell no.
I don't know. That shit'll be boring, man. You won't be able to have fun.
I'd rather not be born and look like crap. Sorry.
Listen, I thank my father and my mother for creating me the way that I am. Like I'm Dominican. I got Puerto Rican descendants, but I also have Afro Caribbean roots in my bloodline. Like I embrace that wholeheartedly.
Oh, so you're a mutt.
I'm a mutt. I'm proud to say it. I'm a mutt. Everybody has a little bit of
people
mutt
that I
in them.
associate with, and I'm proud of the experiences that I've gone through to make me what I am today. So I'm proud of
I
that.
mean, you just got to be proud of it, man. Like all races are mixed with one portion of the other race. There is no pure blood race on this planet.
See,
and people,
that's the other thing. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And people just got to realize it more than ever. We're on this together, not apart from.
But they don't realize one thing. Before there was different continents, it was all one big mass of land, except for maybe some small little shit around.
Mm-hmm.
Until the shit went down, and then it was when God had His wrath, it was broken up.
Yeah.
So come on, see. I'm not going to get into this. We're going to change the subject because I know people are going to get crazy about this because they don't understand. And there's probably some atheists out there, and they aren't going to want to hear any of this. But I only said that to say is that we're all the same. We just look different. Who cares? Who cares? Can we just, as the old saying goes, Call, say it with me. Can we just get along?
Everybody has to get along. At one point in time, you have to understand one another. You have to study each other and learn from each other. That's what makes us unique.
The biggest change with this planet will always come down to ourselves.
Yep.
Well, you gotta see me. Even foods I make. I research food, make all kinds of different foods. You see me post some of the stuff. Like I made some tandoori chicken.
Oh man,
you make homemade tortellini.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I make all kinds of foods. I mean, I got all kinds of rice. I mean, people don't realize I got all kinds of rice. I got basmati rice in the house. I got this rice.
Do you make tortellini?
I generally don't make that. No, I'm not. It's just okay. I mean, if somebody makes it and it's real good, I'll eat it. But I don't.
You're not a fan of it?
It's just okay to me.
My chicken parm.
Oh yeah, I can make some mean chicken balls.
Okay, there we go. We can talk.
Listen. She talked my language. I love chicken tandoori. I love chicken tikka masala. Naan, especially with garlic and herbs on the naan. Oh my!
Yeah. Right. Speaking of food,
I'm gonna tell you something, Carlos. If you came to my house and see all the spices I have, I can't even fit them on my cabinet. I gotta have them on the counter.
Damn.
I mean, I got everything from gram masala, you name it. Cumin. I don't care. Name one. I'll tell you if I have it.
Oh man, we gonna have to take a trip to Nancy's house. We gonna have to take a road trip one of these days. I'm gonna go to New Jersey and you know scoundrel around and ask for the Titanfall princess.
Yeah,
you're about to have a nice little feast.
That'll be what happen eventually. Everybody's gonna meet up for sure.
Yeah, man. People gotta understand, man. Like this whole gaming itself is such a great tool to interact. But yet you got certain individuals that really mess it up for everybody else. Why? Because they wanna enact everything that they have been taught through their childhood.
I just wanted to get this out the way real quick. I literally got me some meatballs downstairs. Better make me a meatball sub. So I'm actually gonna dip out of here. But I appreciate the invite.
No problem.
Much love to you.
I bet you. I'm gonna tell you something. I bet you I can make a meatball sub and a meatball palm better than you can.
I'm gonna hold you to that when we eventually see if if that's true or not. But I'll hold you to that for sure.
Don't forget. You got the extra. You got the fresh grated Parmesan.
I got everything downstairs. I already got the meatballs done.
I'm just asking. Did you make your homemade sauce or is it out of can?
No, actually, no. I got the one for the kid. I got the ragu. But,
Ragu. Oh
no, what's a
Lord.
ragu? No, it was
Oh,
it's
oh.
called. It starts with a V. Starts with Virgil's, I think. Tomato sauce, something like that.
I
I
don't.
went
I
and got
don't. I
Oh,
don't eat nothing.
Bertoli.
Bertoli. There you go, Bertoli. I went and got that.
I don't eat any of that shit out at the jar.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. It's
Mm.
good if you I let it simmer very low. That's what I did for mine. But the meatballs and everything were legit homemade. I made that after we were done
Last
streaming.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, and so,
All
but
right. Well, you go enjoy your meatballs. Tell everybody where to find you. Do your outro real quick.
I mean, y'all know who I am. I'm Big Cloud Gaming. I'm the host of RGT, and
He's a
love.
little bit cloud gaming. Let me
That's a
stop.
little bit Cloud Gaming to her, but hey, much love to y'all in the chat. Y'all hit that like button for Nancy here. This is the last hangout, but y'all already know it ain't the end. There's live streams. We'll be back every Friday with y'all. Talk gaming. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to you, Nancy, as always. One of my homies right there. Shout out to Carlos and Omar, and much love to y'all. I will see
Enjoy
y'all.
your
Likewise,
food.
brother.
All right, y'all
Likewise.
be blessed. Y'all be easy, and holla at y'all soon.
Enjoy your
Bro.
food.
Yep, you
Bye.
already know.
Buen provecho, manito.
You already know.
Bro.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I had a question, Carlos. I know you've been listening, and Ace, I know you were listening. What
Yeah.
are your other thoughts on what I said about the games that need to be some of the games that need to be remastered or remade?
To be
I,
honest with
I,
you, oh sorry, I will let Carlos go first because I actually came in when you were talking about crap, so I missed
Oh,
a bit of the stream.
okay. Carlos,
I,
you know where I'm going with this because we started
oh,
on
yeah.
RGT. And
Most
I
def,
know you
most def.
got because I told you, I said you got hyped when I said that about Gears 3. You were like,
Yeah,
oh
cause
shit.
I mean, look what they did with Resident Evil 2. Like they actually
Mm.
revamped the game from the ground up. New
And that
format, new
Yeah, that was
character
fire.
details, and it actually worked out. It put Capcom back on the map as it should. Because I mean, who's not a big Resident Evil fan?
I got to dip out for 1 second. You go ahead and talk about this. What your thoughts are? You and Ace.
Mhm.
And the Resident Evil's one I did talk about. Which you know. So go ahead. I got to dip out for 1 quick second.
All right.
So give your
So,
thoughts.
so as I was saying, Ace, I, I mean, with everything that's been going on and how they've been doing remakes, like even the Shadow of the Colossus remake that they did a couple of like what 2 years ago,
That was
that was
fire.
that game was freaking good. And even the original still holds up to date. But when they remade it and then reimagined everything accordingly and kept it to the original context of the game, because that was the
Mhm.
most important part. It actually rekindled that feeling that when you played the game, you felt as you were playing it all over again, anew. It's not bad to remake games. It's just certain titles have to be remade because those are the titles that certain gamers such as ourselves, we actually grew up on playing those games, and we actually want to see those games being brought out in a new perspective with a different design, new layout, and so forth. So it's pretty important to once in a while just bring back one old IP, turn it into a remake, and just deliver it and make people feel happy about it, because at the end of the day, that's the experience that you carry over, and those are the stories that you're going to tell your grandchildren or your cousins or aunts, uncles, whoever it is that is a gamer just like you. You're going to tell them about those experiences, and in the end they're going to relate to you and tell you, yo, listen, I actually like this brought me back. Like even there's a lot of crap load of remakes for Pac-Man. Why you can't remake Vector Man? Why you can't remake Musashi the Brave Fencer? Why you can't remake the original Warhawk, not the one that they did for the PS3? Because I didn't like that one. That one was okay, but it wasn't great. Just remake the original Warhawk. Try to make damn, what else? We had that Klonoa, Legend of Lagaya, Chrono Trigger. Like there's so many great games from the early '90s to early
Then
2000s that
can you
could actually.
I'm gonna cut you off 1 second. Can you
Mhm.
imagine Legend of Dragoon on the
Yeah,
PS4? I'm
hell
down.
yeah.
I'm down.
Like
Oh
they
my
got so
god.
many great IPs that they should from back in
Yeah.
those days that they could utilize this gen and reimagine things and actually spin off sequels off of those games.
Yeah,
Because some,
like what they did with Crash Team Racing.
yeah,
Like, imagine now a new sequel come from it.
mm-hmm,
Because that game is really good. They just need to fix the multiplayer a bit and you're good to go. But I get you. But you risk, and this is the problem. You risk people not take it seriously because it's a remake,
mm-hmm,
and you need you not only need to do a remake, you need to do a remake damn well. If
yeah,
you just do it half-ass, you will get a remake such as what's called a bad remake, DMC on the Switch. That
yep,
shit is horrible. Or Assassin's Creed, the remake or
mm-hmm.
remaster. That
Or
shit
even
was
better, I got a better one for you. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
that should be a good one
That
because
one, and you got Cruising USA, which was an arcade hit back in the early '90s. They could. There's so many different games. Even Wave Racer '64. Like bring.
Grandia, that ARM game, it's an RPG. Wild Arms also.
Oh yeah,
Like
that too.
you can go so much. That's why I question myself. Why does Sony not know what the people want? Like, why can't they figure? Oh, look, Okami. It would be wonderful to make
Oh
a
yeah,
sequel to
Okami was a
Okami.
great game.
One of the best end bosses I've ever had in my entire gaming life.
I'm back. I'm back,
Look what
guys. Just let you know.
Ubisoft. Yeah, welcome back. Look what Ubisoft did with Rayman. They killed it with that rabbit shit, and now they made it great again. And now they left it in the dark. Make
Yeah,
a remaster for the first three. Give it good graphics, great gameplay, and make a sequel. Then, like people are sitting on gold mines and they don't even do anything with it.
Exactly. That's
and
what I was
that's where it
talking about.
sucks.
That's what I was talking about with Gears. Like Carlos, I know Ace didn't come in at this time, but I was talking about how Gears they gave it to somebody else to do, right?
Hmm.
Now, Marcus, and all these people were not that old at that time. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They
even
went so
Dom.
far
You
down,
need in the game.
yeah, in the game.
Okay.
When they did 3,
Mm-hmm.
they went to 4 and made them old fucking men.
That's
Hmm.
Why?
idiotic. You
And,
just
and,
skip
and
an entire chunk of their life.
that's what I'm saying. What they should have done is continue the story as they did from Gears 1, 2, and 3. Continue it on, okay? They had, I mean, they went so far in the future, Anya was dead. Okay?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
they didn't even tell you, and then Marcus's son is old, okay? And they're estranged. And this, that, come on, no. What you need to do is revamp Gears. Period. Okay? You go back and do a remake of Gears 3. Then take it from there. They need to show, okay, well, they had time to have a life. Because
Mhm.
you find out at the end, Marcus and Anya were married and they had a kid. Now he's 30 something years old. What? You know what I'm saying?
I
El
see what you're
Matador, what's
saying.
up? Warhorse, uh, Liquid Black, and John. You know what I'm saying?
Do
And
you
they,
want them to retcon 4 and 5 then?
what I think they should do, what they should have done is continue the story. Let all these people grow old while they are teaching the kids how to fight, okay? these kids came out of nowhere. You never knew they had kids. Where'd these kids come from? You know,
I think isn't this what happened with God of War? Like how we had 1, 2, 3, and then in 4, I kind of call it 4. You have Kratos all weary and old and stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? It was still a short period of time. The kid was young. Kid wasn't grown. He gave up something to go somewhere else. It's not the same thing. Gears of War was based on progression. And they went from you know, C to Z. I mean, they forgot about the rest of the alphabet in between. That's my problem. I wanted to see how you know, more Coltrane. Coltrane was by far my best character. He was funny as hell and some of that shit. Come on, you go back and look at that. Coltrane was funny as hell. They yeah,
Is Gears based on the book or what?
Huh?
No. Gears actually didn't. They did try to make they do have a comic book, but it doesn't go in the chronological timing of the series.
Yeah, I'm not talking about I'm talking about the game.
No. I'm just asking. Perhaps you could look it up if it's like. I was asking to see if it's actually there is a book over it or not, so you can see what you missed. If there was a book, but clearly not.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that they needed to. That's what made Gears of War what it was, okay? Because they constantly progressed and went a little further. Everybody aged a little bit more. You know what I mean? Go in a 5-year progression. You know what I'm saying? You know, well, we had a lull time or whatever, and this is what happened. Give us like in the beginning of it, give us like a history of what happened over the last couple of years before they got to this point. Oh, now they got kids. You know, I mean, you find out that Marcus had a fucking mansion.
They was never gave you a flashback?
They never said shit. They just went from one.
Stupid.
They went. That's what I'm saying. They need to go back, redo Gears 3, and then start from there. Forget this other shit they're doing. Start from there. Bring back Marcus, Dom, Baird, and everybody else. Coltrane. Definitely bring back Coltrane. I mean, you know, and let them age gracefully while they're still fighting, and then maybe they have a lull in all this shit, and then they start, building lives. All right, they're having kids, okay, but now the shit's starting up again, right? So what they got to do? All right, where do we put the kids? Explain where the kids were while you out fighting. What happened? What was going on? I mean, they just jumped so far ahead. They fucked up the whole series, honestly. They really did.
How did people accept it? And I'm talking about the Gears community.
Because they don't have nothing else right now. That's the reason why they accept it the way it is.
See, now I do like Gears, okay? That's why I said on RGT how I wanted it to go back there, because I think if they remaster that, okay, or remake it, okay, maybe you can get a developer and say, okay, wait a minute, why don't we take and do another Gears and start from and go back to this story and move forward. That's what needs to happen. They need to scrap the shit they gave us and start over.
They can make it a pre-sequel like what Borderlands did with the Handsome Jack story. It can be done.
They need to do something, because they're messing it up so bad. It's just like with what I played online. To me, it looks like Gears 4. Anyway, I said that. I'm just saying. But my thing is the campaign part. There was a cliffhanger in the last one. If you all played the last one, you know what the cliffhanger is. I ain't going to tell you, because if you play it,
Oh, I beat the game already. Like I
Right,
beat that game like
no,
2 years
I
ago.
never did, but go ahead.
but Carlos, I'm talking about people in chat. You know what the cliffhanger was, right, Carlos?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are they going to continue that here or not?
I
In the
don't
campaign.
think so. I don't think they're gonna continue.
That's what I'm
it.
saying. How can you have a cliffhanger on the last one and not continue it here? That's what I'm saying. They're messing it up. They're just going to just let's fight. No, you're messing it up. Like I said earlier in the stream, the one thing that got me to because I was looking at the 360, right? But I said, okay. I was on the computer and I saw Gears of War. I was like, oh shit. I got my 360 and I got my Gears of War. I said, hell no, I ain't missing that game. That's what got me to buy my 360. That was one of the things. That was one of the main things I saw that got me to buy it. And then when I saw everything else coming to, I was like, "Oh shit, this shit is crazy! This shit is crazy! Look at all this shit coming here. We got, all these games coming, fighters, this, that, and the other. Come on!" I was in heaven.
Even a Perfect Dark Zero, they should remake Perfect Dark Zero.
It makes you question if Microsoft really cares about their IPs.
Yeah, but we
I don't
already
think they
know
do.
I really don't think they do, because no sane person would have allowed for this to happen. It's one thing to move from developer to developer to developer, but it's a different thing to skip, 10 years, 20 years of the people's life?
Carlos, what was it like 25, 30 years?
That's insane.
Yeah,
You could have
25,
made
30 years.
3-4 games with that.
That was a long
Thank you.
time ago.
That's what I've been saying.
That's insane.
That's what I'm talking
Unless
about.
they give you flashback after flashback, at least give you something so you can, like, look what they did. Look what they did with Spider-Man. You missed a few years, but at least you had it with a little bit of storytelling with that collectible you did.
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, they didn't even say how Anya died, which was, what's his name's wife. They Marcus's wife. They had a son. The only thing you saw in the beginning of was Marcus and Anya running through a field with some little boy. That could have been anybody's kid. They could have adopted the kid because of the way the world was.
Mind-boggling to the most.
That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. If I worked at Microsoft, this shit wouldn't be going on right now. Because I'd be bitching and moaning. I'll say, no, the series ain't going to go this way. This is what you need to do. Blah, 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 blah.
I think they would fire you and then still do it. That's what I think. I really believe.
Why would they fire me?
Because you spoke against Microsoft. You spoke against their idea. And this is a little bit
fire me.
I'm sorry,
No, I'm gonna tell you something. You fire me against it because I have an opinion. I'll sue your ass and I'll own Microsoft. So there you go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to cut my visit here short because I'm still at work, so I'm gonna try to catch my butt. But
okay, no, go ahead. I'm getting ready to wind this down anyway because it's been too long. No, I mean you realize I just did RGT too with you guys, and it was almost 2 hours. So I'm a little wound down. So go ahead and do your outro, Carlos, so you can go catch your bus.
Hey, my peoples, my fellow gamers, Nancy, Ace, yo, play the games. Be the gamers by choice, not by trend. And check us out on the RGT podcast. You can check me out on Twitter at my handle, just me and my girls 4, and catch all the fuckery that goes on along with it. But much love and much respect to everyone and all the viewers that are watching right now. Please subscribe to my homegirl, Nancy. She's very genuine. She's the genuine article. Check her out, please. Y'all have a blessed night.
And you guys subscribe to Carlos. Subscribe to Carlos. That's my brother. From another mother.
And he's the light token.
Yeah, man. But anyways, man, y'all have a blessed night, and I'm gonna check y'all later.
Bye.
All right, have a good one.
Peace.
Well, we're gonna start trying to wind this down. Ace, you have anything you want to add? To anything? You
Yeah,
have any subject? Go ahead.
okay, so first, I have a few, I have not a lot, but a few subjects if you want to discuss it. First of all, did you hear about what's happening with Grand Theft Auto 5 Casino?
About what?
Grand Theft Auto 5, the
No,
casino.
I didn't. No, I didn't hear about it. No.
Okay, so in Grand Theft Auto, in the online section, they actually built up a real casino where you actually need to pay with your own money. I mean, real life money. So it's like you can call it microtransaction slash, but on steroid.
All right.
So
I got a question. If you pay with your own money, do you get money back if you win?
you
Your
you
own money
can
back?
you
No, do you
can
get cash back?
money, but of course it's in-game money.
Oh hell no! Then
I
no,
told you, it's
no,
it's mi- it's
no.
microtransaction
If
on
I'm gonna
steroids.
if I'm gonna put my money in there and I win on the slots or a blackjack or whatever, I want my real money back.
There is no real money for you, Nancy. It's really only online.
Then they
I
can
mean,
take it.
in-game money.
All right, then Ace, they can take it and stick it where the sun don't shine.
It's really scary because this is a new trend. Like it's microtransaction on steroid, and if people doesn't do anything about it quickly, we're screwed as a gamer because if you thought microtransactions was bad, where to get a lot of this? Where to get a lot of Ubisoft and EA
But that's what I was talking
joining
about.
in?
That's another thing I was talking about. When people were talking about on Twitter about what's anti-consumer, I was telling them that microtransactions and this shit and
And
stuff
loot
hidden in
boxes
games
is
and loot
anti-consumer.
boxes, all that's anti-consumer.
Yeah,
And you pay $60 for a game, but everything's hid behind a paywall, which you got to pay more for. That's anti-consumer.
another story in UK, they failed to to um, to blame EA for the concept of loot boxes and microtransactions, despite the fact that EA said that loot boxes and microtransactions are surprise mechanics. You heard of that, right?
Yeah, I heard of it.
They still couldn't find a way in their own freaking laws to ban that shit in the country. And that's why the
It's
Netherlands was able to do so and UK now.
it's stupid.
Netherlands and not Germany but Belgium are the two first countries to actually ban loot boxes, microtransactions.
I'm glad they did. They
Yeah,
should.
I'm really glad they did because we really need to do so.
Yeah.
And finally, which is a little bit of an interesting news, it could be fake or it could be real. A new leak surfaced around Naughty Dog next gen IP, which is a totally new IP, and it's for PS5, and it's actually not in third person, but rather first person, and it's a concept for like you can kind of call it end of the world, and with steampunk, and you have a female that is a super smart scientist and a male that is a prisoner. More we don't know if it is Abraham's real or not, but for me it sounds interesting.
Well, what you're saying, it sounds interesting, but is it really real? Now, Naughty
Yeah,
Dog
that's
makes
the
some good.
question. That's the question.
Yeah,
But it's
Naughty
not the
Dog.
first time that Naughty Dog have not leaked, but rather there was rumors about Naughty Dog making a sci-fi game. This is actually the second rumor that is surfaced.
Naughty Dog can make some good games. You let them do their job, Naughty Dog can make some good games. Now, what you're saying sounds very interesting. I hope it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I hope they do it. Because I do like Naughty Dog. I really do. And I like what
What
they
I
do.
like about Naughty Dog is their freedom. What I
Huh?
like about Naughty Dog is that Sony allows them to be free, to do what
Yes.
they want.
Yes. That's the problem Microsoft had. They didn't give the people the freedom to do what they wanted. They tried to put their hand in the basket, and what they did was rotted the fruit. All right.
Microsoft
They,
tries
they,
to
they,
micromanage everything. Everything.
that's the problem. They
Yeah.
keep doing that. They keep putting their hands where they don't belong. All right. Like I always said about Phil Spencer. He puts his hands where it don't belong when he's on stage. By his balls, in his pockets, playing with his balls. They don't belong there. All right. And you're on stage and you're doing this shit. All right. They need to stop trying to control people. See, that's what I don't like. It's even with governments. They try to control people. They try to control everything. I don't like that shit. You ain't controlling my ass. All right. They need to stop that. All right. And Microsoft needs to give liberty to whatever studios they buy to create something that's going to stand out from the rest. My thing is, I don't think it needs to be on Game Pass same day. They need to stop that shit. Because these developers are not, because Microsoft gives Game Pass away for $1 all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They need to stop. I don't care what you pay these developers. You're not paying them enough. If that game could sell, wait 6 months at least. 90 days, at minimum 90 days before you put it on Game Pass. Let it sell.
Do
6
what
months.
Sony does with their PS Now. They don't put their every games on PS Now. That would be stupid. At least make the game a year or two before you put it on PS Now or Game Pass. Because what you're doing is you're telling, and this is the problem with Game Pass. You're basically telling the developers this is what your game is worth, $1, because that's what
Exactly.
people are paying for,
So you
or
know what?
$10.
Microsoft is anti-developer because they want to put
Yeah,
everything on Game Pass same day, and then they do this ultra shit. You get that for $1. That new shit they came out with, you get that for $1 to try. Come on, stop. You're making it. The developers aren't going to want to work for you no more. Sooner or later, there ain't going to be no Xbox division the way you're going. And you could try to do the streaming shit all you want. You're only going to get maybe shitty indie games. Because after a while, developers are going to say, no, I ain't making it. They're going to make the shittiest games to where you're going to sell them off. All right. Or you're going to put them out of business. And where they're going to go? Either Nintendo or Sony.
do you know why Game
Because,
Pass was created?
say it again.
Do you know why Game Pass was created?
Because they had nothing else.
No, because
Sorry.
no problem. Microsoft, not Microsoft. Um, Microsoft fan base doesn't support their game, and I mean at all. Like, you look at everything is sold way more on the PlayStation side, or on PC side, or even on Nintendo side. Microsoft fan base doesn't buy games. So Phil Spencer was like, okay, fine. You don't want to buy games? Don't buy games. Here, $1. You can do $1, right? And that's where you at right now. Because you don't buy games here, $1, but don't expect uh, um, a fantastic game. Don't expect games that push the limit of the Xbox. Don't expect quality games. Don't expect taking risks. No, we're going to give you Bleeding Edge. We're going to give you Sea of Thieves and State of Decay and Crackdown. Who doesn't love Crackdown? That's Xbox mentality.
No, I know. Hey, you know what? I probably said that in error when I said that before, but no, it's because people don't support games. That's why I went that way. But with that being said, Ace, I'm going to end this. I've been streaming for too long, and I was on another 2-hour stream. I'm actually getting tired of streaming right now.
No problem.
But listen, do your outro before I do mine.
Okay, thanks for having me. You can find me at Karaba_Shihab. I am also at FC Violent Podcast as a guest sometimes. Hey, Nancy, good to have you back. Take care of yourself and for real, don't let the shit with Crapgamer hurt you. Let people do what they want to do and just believe. Yeah, we are better than this, and we should never stoop to their level.
Well, I don't. But anyway, you know who
I
this
would never
is.
do that too.
This is your girl, TTFP, and I rule. You know I do when it comes to gaming, all right? Y'all gonna hit that like button, because if you don't, you're gonna get a cyber woman, but you're gonna hit it because you know you all love me. I'm out of here. Later.
Bye.